But first, disturbing, disgusting, horrific. People supposed to be protected, reportedly abused at a Valley long-term care facility. This after a woman in a vegetative state, unable to move or even speak, gave birth.
Yeah, so investigators looking into Hacienda's skilled nursing facility. That's here in Phoenix, a place that bills itself as a home away from home for those with special needs.
Tonight, serious questions about the safety of patients. ABC 15 investigator Dave Biskobing has new and exclusive information about where this investigation is going.
This weekend, we reached out to insiders and law enforcement to try and figure out more about this disturbing incident. And here's what we've been able to find out. First, this investigation is just getting started, but we're learning police are investigating whether this victim was sexually assaulted multiple times and possibly in different ways and areas of the body. Second, police are hoping to DNA test the staff. Third, investigators are working to check on other vulnerable patients to see if others could have been victimized as well. And fourth, it's been reported that workers at the facility apparently didn't know the victim was pregnant until she went into labor. But sources tell us that might not be true and say both health and police investigators will be looking at whether anyone kept information about her pregnancy secret or how this was missed. This victim had a viable pregnancy with a growing, living baby for months and months. And multiple sources tell ABC 15 the victim was showing a bump. So to be at a licensed healthcare facility and no one allegedly noticing she was pregnant is not something investigators can ignore. Now, we're still reaching out to people and I'm still following up on some new leads. But for now, in the newsroom, Dave Biskobing, ABC 15, Arizona.
And ABC 15's John Schrieweiler picking up our team coverage tonight. He's live at the Hacienda Care facility.
Yeah, so John, you have been talking to family members of other patients here who may now have their loved ones move out.
You're absolutely right, Danielle and Allison. We spoke to two parents today. Both of them have daughters inside Hacienda Healthcare here. Both of them today telling us they are now exploring their options, whether or not they should move their loved ones out of this facility. And of course, as you can imagine, both those parents today calling this incident deeply disturbing. Family members who have loved ones at Hacienda Healthcare in Phoenix trying to figure out their next move after disturbing reports of assault on a patient.
What a swirl of emotions. You know, you want to be there for your daughter. Your heart aches as a dad that it happened to someone else's daughter.
Michael Richards' daughter has been a long-term resident here for several years, and even though he admits this incident makes him nervous, he says he still feels his daughter is in good hands.
This incredible exception does take care of their people. I mean, there's a lot of very caring people in there on staff.
Those thoughts echoed by another parent, Karina Cecina, who calls the staff professional, but is frustrated by the lack of transparency.
There was no notification, there was no email, there was no texting, there was no notification for any of us parents to know what was going on until we heard it on the news.
Both parents now looking into the options of moving their daughters out of this facility.
What if something comes down where there would be a hit against the license or a drop of state-supported services? So I think you would be irresponsible if you didn't start looking into what are possibilities.
And until someone is caught, Cecina says she'll be staying here at Hacienda Healthcare with her daughter 24/7 just to make sure she's safe. And as you can imagine, still a lot of questions to be answered out here. We do know the victim in this case. She is no longer inside this facility behind us. We're told she's been moved elsewhere. And in the coming days, we expect to learn a lot more, as well as what kind of consequences this facility could potentially face, not only from the state, but also the family. Reporting in Phoenix tonight, I'm John Schrieweiler, ABC 15, Arizona.
So many questions. ABC 15 continuing to dig, pressing investigators about how this could have happened and what steps can be taken to make sure it never happens again. You can count on us here at ABC 15 to bring you the very latest on air, online, and of course on that free ABC 15 mobile app.